What must be avoided? Life offers many distractions. Life will keep pulling you back to your past unless you are able to be in the moment with it. Once you have achieved a present state of mind sufficiently, then you will need to be prepared to deal with the influence of others upon you. If everyone were doing what you were doing, this would be far easier and more beneficial. However, the reality is that you will be one person among the very few who is undertaking a greater preparation to rise above the normal preoccupations, concerns and interests of people around you. People around you will affect the mental environment for you. Because of this, you must become very selective about who to be with and what to say. Do not see this as a constraint on your freedom, for this is protecting and emerging awareness that needs protection in a world where it is not valued or honored. Life will teach you this over and over again in difficult situations where you will find yourself recoiling from other people and from situations where you don't belong or where you have committed an indiscretion. Remember, you are learning the way of wisdom as well as the way of knowledge. Wisdom has to do with how you carry knowledge in life, how you express knowledge, where you share it and how you hold it in regard to yourself and other people. You will find as you proceed in the way of knowledge that you will value things that others do not value, see things that others do not see and know things that others do not know or will not know. What seems obvious to you will not be obvious to them. You will see both their gifts and their disabilities. They may see neither. You will have higher standards for yourself, but these standards will not be shared by other people. You will value a deeper experience of honesty, but you will not be able to communicate this freely with others. Again and again you will find out the limits that other people set before you and around you. And again you will feel other people's influence. You will feel yourself being pulled into idle conversation. You will feel yourself being pulled back into a state of mind that you have worked hard to emerge out of. You will feel the weight of their concerns and preoccupations, but you will not want to be encumbered by them. This will set you apart, as it must. And at times you will feel lonely and isolated. However, you will find, even at the outset, that you will have companions. They will share their difficulties with you, and you will share your difficulties with them, for you are both experiencing difficulty being in the world. You need to establish a new foundation for yourself out in life, as well as within yourself. Nothing is taken away from you here. This is not something that is meant to rob you of any pleasure or pursuit that you may want. It is only to assist you in following a natural process of selection and discrimination, which must be cultivated as a greater power and awareness emerge within you. If you think that we are limiting you, then you do not understand our intent. If you think that we are holding you back, then you do not understand your real needs. If you are responding to a greater meaning, vision and understanding, you will set yourself apart, and life will set you apart because you need to have this freedom. You cannot stay where you are and go somewhere new. And if you go somewhere new, others cannot go with you, except for a very few. As you find something that others have not discovered, you will know something that they do not know. How can you be with them in a casual way with this growing awareness within yourself? You will not want to share their compromises. You will not want to be a part of many of their activities, which only serve to avoid and deny the greater things that need to be recognized and discussed. Even at the level of personal problems, this will be the case because you will seek resolution, while others will not. You will want to face things and discuss them, while others will not. You will want to bring remedy and resolution, while others will not. After a time, you will find yourself avoiding certain people and situations. This is correct. This is a natural reticence. It is because you are seeking to free yourself from people and situations, from conversations and endeavors that hold no merit or value for you. You can do this without condemnation of yourself or of others. You do this simply because you have somewhere else to go and something greater to know. Here you are not better than others. You are not wise while they are fools. Do not have this attitude or you will miss the whole point. This is not a contest. That emphasis is only meaningful to the personal mind, which seeks to use everything for self-assurance, self-glorification and self-protection because it is weak and vulnerable and has no foundation in life. Do not make that error, but see clearly. Something has changed at the very core of you in a way that you cannot describe. You feel different. Your values are changing. Your priorities are changing. Your emphasis in life is changing. This steers you away from people who are not experiencing this and towards those who are. It brings you specifically towards certain individuals who share your journey. Some of them will only go a short way with you. Others will travel with you for a lifetime. You need to be with these people because they will assist and aid you. They will challenge you to go forward. They will help you when you fall back. They, too, are experiencing a great movement in their lives. They, too, are trying to sort things out. They, too, are coming to terms with their own compromises and are realizing their own denial. They, too, must find a way to change the direction, course and activity of their lives. These people will help you even if they are only with you temporarily. You will find yourself avoiding many people and situations. In fact, after a time you will look at the general activities of most people with disinterest. Perhaps you will feel lonely and estranged. But we say, congratulations. You are beginning to find your freedom. You are starting to value something that is valuable. If this sets you apart, that is fine. You need this freedom. You need this liberation. You need to be free of the bondage that other people place upon themselves and inadvertently place upon you. Congratulations. Keep going. You will not travel alone, but you cannot take everyone with you. You will find that you cannot keep all of your friends and past acquaintances because they are part of your past, and the emphasis in those relationships is not what you're experiencing now. Allow them to depart and bless them. Do not condemn them. Do not deny them. Just let them drift away. Release them. They are going a different way than you are now. You may not know where you are going, but you know you are going somewhere because you feel the movement in your life and you see your life changing. You see that other people seem very static, and the movement of their life seems imperceptible. However, for you things are changing rapidly now. Allow this to happen. It is coming from the very center of you. You will not understand it fully for a very long time, but you need to go forward. You cannot go back. You cannot take that loved one with you. You cannot take that one that you depend upon with you. Perhaps you cannot even take your husband or wife with you, or your children, or your parents, or your best friend. Here you must side with knowledge. You cannot go both ways. You cannot take everything with you. It may take a long time for you to realize and come to understand that you are being unburdened. For, indeed, there will be moments when you will feel a great loss. You will not be able to justify your actions or behavior, but you will know that you must continue. And you will know you must say goodbye to your dear friend or companion. If you try to stay together, there will be increasing discord and disassociation. It is better to recognize your diverging directions and to bless and release the other person and not linger trying to explain or to justify your actions. You will find as you proceed that life gives you many choices. Here you may not even be able to stay with others who are also responding to a greater calling. As you proceed, your way becomes much more specific. At the outset, you may feel like you are opening to your spiritual life, but as you proceed, your spiritual development will become far more specific in its application and direction. Those who traveled with you at the outset, who shared your journey, may have to go a different way than you. Allow this to happen. Bless them. Honor them. Do not criticize or reject them because they cannot stay with you and go where you are going. Perhaps they are going quickly. Perhaps they are going slowly. They go with their disabilities as you go with yours, slowly unraveling and resolving them as they proceed. Follow the way. Do not try to define it. Do not hold on to people. Your true companions, your allies, will never leave you, so you do not need to cling to them, shackle them or keep a rope around their neck. Let everyone else come and go. This is a natural process of definition and selection in life. Very few people have emerged beyond the general consensus of things, so the way is not that well traveled. However, others have traveled it before, others are traveling it now and others will travel it in the future. There is a way because knowledge is in your life. There is a way because your allies are joining you. And there is a way because the unseen ones will guide and assist you as you need them and as you proceed in life. Here there are certain things we can counsel you to avoid, yet you must learn how to use this guidance and this counsel as you proceed. You will not realize the full value of this counsel until you are more advanced than you are today, but that does not mean that this counsel is not meant for you at this time and will not serve you well, saving you from much misery and difficulty.